Our top story tonight, a Detroit woman is now suing the Detroit Police Department, alleging she was arrested after the department's facial recognition technology misidentified her as a carjacking suspect.
Portia Woodruff was 8 months pregnant at the time, and her story is once again prompting calls for DPD to stop using that technology. Our Ray Strickland has more tonight from Detroit Police Headquarters downtown.
This technology is so dangerous.
There's been only 6 reported cases in the U.S. of facial recognition technology misidentifying a suspect in a crime. 3 of those have happened right here in Detroit. The latest, a Detroit woman named Portia Woodruff, who says she was falsely arrested after the technology connected her to a carjacking case.
In Ms. Woodruff's case, assuming the facts alleged there are true, she was 8 months pregnant. All they had to do literally was look at her and look at the video of the incident to determine that the suspect was not in fact pregnant.
Woodruff is now suing the Detroit Police Department. It's the second such lawsuit DPD is facing over its use of the technology. Phil Mayer with the ACLU of Michigan is representing Robert Williams in a lawsuit filed a couple years ago. Williams also claims he was falsely accused of stealing watches after the facial recognition technology identified him as the suspect. Like in Woodruff's case, Mayer says police didn't do any further investigation that would have proved their innocence.
Even when the most simple investigation would do the job, in our case, the Robert Williams case, our client had an alibi. All they had to do was ask and investigate that alibi.
Mayer says the use of the technology is a dangerous practice that far too often disproportionately impacts communities of color.
It's technology that misidentifies people with black faces at a particularly high rate, and they are insisting on using that technology in some of the most aggressive ways possible in one of the blackest cities in America. It makes no sense whatsoever.
Here's what retired Assistant Police Chief from DPD, Steve Dolan, said about the technology during our 11 o'clock newscast on Monday.
You need strong policy, procedure, you need oversight, you need to keep up on the technology.
We're going to take this very seriously.
Detroit Police Chief James White says he's currently reviewing the lawsuit and the department's policies, but White says he's not taking these allegations lightly.
But I want to look at everything before I make a decision on where we go next.
Mayor and the ACLU of Michigan are now calling on DPD to stop using the technology. Mayor says it needs to happen before another innocent person is victimized.
What happened to Ms. Woodruff is horrible, but what happened to Ms. Woodruff, we don't know how many people are actually convicted of crimes and sitting behind bars innocent because of the misuse of this technology. It's only because she could demonstrate through the shape of her body that they had the wrong person that Ms. Woodruff is a free woman today.
And Mayor says City Council has the power to stop DPD from using this facial recognition technology, so he's calling on them to do just that. Also, we did reach out to Portia Woodruff and her attorney to get a comment for this story, but we did not hear back. Reporting in Detroit, Ray Strickland, CBS News, Detroit.